What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here with the next transition video. We're just going to look at three live attacks. Not live, attacks, because I'm not doing them now. Let's go back. Oh, what have I upgraded since the last video? I apologize. Well, offensively, I have started my first camp. And I think where we left off before, I had a level 2 jump, I had level 6 loons, I had a hound, a witch, 30cc, my spell factories are done. So pretty close to a complete Town Hall 9 army. And what I've focused on next was, oh look, it's a boat. Gee, wonder what happens. Let's see, weight check. I expect 0. But I did recently just get a baby dragon. So my baby dragon is unlocked. I've also upgraded a camp. And I'm finishing a second camp, so I'll have 210 troop space shortly. As well as the next thing that I put in the laboratory when my level 2 jump finished is and you guys were like, how come you don't do this or that? Shh. How come you don't do this, that, or the other thing? I instead of doing giants, I decided to do the healer for 2 reasons. Number one, it's cheaper, and the more at this level, the higher that the resources that you keep, and the longer that you keep them, the less likely they'll stay there. They're just too easy to be looted. So as soon as I get to a certain number, and I want the thing to always be moving, I make the base decision based upon whatever amounts that I have at that time. So I had just over 3,000 elixir or something like that. Rather than waiting or farming for another couple of hours, whatever, because I just wanted to go to work, I decided to put the healer in there because it's going to help queen walks. And it's not only that, once I get to level 5, I actually probably want to show you guys how to walk a queen without the cloaking ability. Because I made a video a long time ago on my previous channel that did that because as a challenge, somebody didn't believe I could do it, and I proved them wrong. But anyway, here you go. So I started on the camps. The next thing I put in here will most likely be maybe the wizard or the giant. Not dark elixir yet. And did I just miss my queen? Am I ready for my... Is she at 27? 27. Okay, so I'll have a level 4 queen done by then as well. I really need a level 5 queen. It is really messing with my attack flow, and I'll show you what that is right now. What I was talking about. In the fail, man. Oh, Jesus. Just, alright, let's go to Cybertron first. Number 10. Oh, I can't even put replay. Wow. Okay, well, Cybertron tried and failed. And I believe Cybertron... You know, it doesn't even matter what he did. I thought it would be a good illustration. So repeat 1. Alright. He did something similar, but he brought... Oh, that's right. He went from the left. He went with a shattered, and he brought bowlers. And so I thought this would be a good... This is a post-update, by the way. These are the new loon pathing, or behavior, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm doing a cold blood, and someone had asked, like, why aren't you bringing bowlers, right? Well, the reason why is, with a cold blood, I don't have to get very deep. I really... You're aiming for minimum targets... as we take a look at this one, I think this one cleared, or maybe, yeah, this one did. So, but you don't have to get as deep. And when for me, if your queen is not at level 10 or thereabouts, there's really no need. Watch these loon pathing to get that deep. As you can see right here, I'll pause it just so you guys can see it. My kill squad got this section right here. All I needed was the CC, the queen, and an air defense. That's it. Everything else is just titties. It is. I don't need to get that deep. And when your queen is that low, the deeper you get, the less value you get from your queen, because your queen doesn't do very much damage per second, even under rage. And she's fragile, because I also don't have a cloaking ability. So if I get targeted and she goes astray, or if I cover a double giant bomb and I take it off, I just don't get the return on investment for all the time that a shattered with golems, with bowlers are going to bring me. Cold blood for me is I can stay on the outside, get some pivotal defenses, and I put most of my spell and attacking force in a LaLo that is only short 1 level, which is of the haste and the hound. Okay, so let's watch the behavior of these Watch the behavior of these loons, okay? So two loons per defense. This one was 3 at the top. Actually, I think I started with 3. It's really hard to see. Yeah, I got 3 loons per defense. I like to start, and it goes down. They move over. In fact, it went over too fast. Speed them over, heal across the Tesla farm. There was no replays on this, so I was flying blind. The pathing on the bottom messed up. But look at the way that the loons are taking down. That was just 2 loons per defense on an archer tower. 2 loons coming towards a wizard tower. 1 drop, it's gone. 1 drop on a mortar. 2nd drop on a mortar, it's gone. So for me, the damage per second not being touched at all is not going to impact whatever they did to the attack rate. If anything, it helps. Here's what I mean. Look how fast these things clean up trash. Watch this 1 loon here on the far left on the gold mine. Take forever to drop. That would still be up. It would probably now go down. That's how slow the rate of attack was for the previous loons. By speeding up the rate of attack, I feel like they buffed it. Look how fast these things go down. Okay, watch how fast this goes. 1 drop. Before the pack even gets there. Yep, he was already dropping. Let's go to ×2. Nothing but cleanup here. So for me, my first initial reaction after I was playing with this was my first attack, doing a LaLo pulse update, I was like, I don't see a nerf at all. At all. But the way that you play it at different town hall levels matter. Let's go down to, and I'll show you a failure here. Well, you guys should all recognize a base like this that's been altered. This is just what's given to me. So this one actually didn't go according to plan, and I'm doing a quad LaLo. Using my BK as a tank and counting on raged bowlers to get some pivotal defenses. They didn't go exactly where I want them to, but it still worked out. And as long as I had a queen ability, I attack thinking I have a cloaking ability because I'm so accustomed to it, and I don't. And watch how much it messes me up. So out pops a Dragloon. I have no queen ability, and I forgot that even though I had mostly ground targeting raged, bowlers was supposed to be there as well. I don't have a wizard to back me up. So when everything was gone, I can't cloak ability here. The poison takes care of those loons, but now I got a pretty healthy dragon just floating around. So I'm sticking to the plan, hoping that maybe the queen pups will take care of them because I got enough freaking hounds everywhere. Probably should have waited a little bit, but because the haste is only level 1, I need to go quickly because time is of the essence. Plus, I only have 205 troop space attacking here. I'm short 15 loons. This should be a 3. It's not. It's a time fail. But again, I don't have a cloak ability. I don't have 15 extra troop space as I should that I'm offered. And I think it would have been 3. So just look at what these loons do. To me, I don't see a debuff. I don't see a nerf to them at all. They wreck face. To me. Yeah, so let's go to ×2. This dragon flies around, but let's see if when I drop it. Okay, there it is. Here it is. Oh, stop. Let's just watch this guy. To me, this is what that is screaming out to me, because before, what happens a lot before the update, the way that you would kill yourself or shoot yourself in the foot was that you'd run out of time. You'd use all your loons to do the attack or something like that, and you would most of the fails 9v9 that I've seen were time fails whenever you're doing a LaLo. So with this buff, with this change to the loons, with just increasing their rate of attack and not touching the damage per second, like as soon as they come over, look, as soon as he comes over something, he's quick to drop. That was the major thing. He's quick to drop again. So for me, it actually brings down structures quicker. It does for me. I mean, those that are strong, very familiar with, those that are very familiar with, behavior of troops and things like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. These loons just move, they clean up faster, so they save more time, and there is no nerf to them. So I think Supercell messed up yet again. Another product of not understanding their own game. Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those talking points. Why I decided to go Cold Blood over Shattered and going deep. It depends on the base. Looking at the loon behavior. And then also talking about what I plan to upgrade next and why when I transition from 8 to 9. And if you guys want to see my weight, I am a 55. And somebody had mentioned where this number at the top left is only your defensive calculation. Well, I am not touching any defenses, so we shall see if this number ever moves when I start upgrading all my offenses to be a complete Town Hall 9 offense. And if, let's say, it does not, does that mean that Supercell is correct with their war algorithm? Yes, it would mean that they are clearly aware of what goes into it. But I find it a distraction because the main outcry is not the number doesn't move is the indication. That's not what I'm trying to illustrate with this talking points of not only upgrading efficiently, but then also proving that 0.5 is not dead. My point is that my base, with the lack of defense that is on it, and the way that I'm upgrading it, not engineering it, is that I will match, I will bring in, I will attract Town Hall 8s. I will naturally not burden my clan in a random war spin to put us at a disadvantage and match a base that I cannot realistically clear. That's my point. And to illustrate that, so put the numbers to the side. Town Hall 9, 8.5, yeah, 8.5, 8.5 Armin. The beast is our Town Hall 8. And I'll prove it to you here. That's where, oh, he's a 9.5 as well. This is where our 8 starts, and our 8 starts at 14. Okay? 8 starts at 14. Mama. So there's a Town Hall 8. There's a Town Hall 8. And this is the one that I did that's in, so right there, right there, we have a 2 Town Hall advantage offensively. That is the point that I'm making. What Supercell is saying is that, well, your hidden offensive calculation will actually match you bases like this up here with these accounts that have really strong defenses and really high ROA. No, it don't. It does not. So even though you slap the word official on a recap like that and you have an NDA, doesn't mean that Supercell is correct. Offense is still not equally weighted or even freaking close to defense, and that because of that makes 0.5 still very much a viable option to upgrade when you transition. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I'll check you next time.